Hello and welcome to MCC News, your summer news source. I'm Ben Shanahan. Coming up, we'll have the latest on the bridge that collapsed in Minneapolis. Also, Birmingham is still having water trouble, and Auburn University is having eligibility trouble. All of this and more coming up on MCC News. Now here's a look at the University of Montevallo, and we'll be right back.
The University of Montevallo is notorious for ghosts lurking around the campus, but Condi Cunningham is possibly the most infamous of all the ghosts haunting the little campus. It seems that one dark night in February of 1908, Condi and her friends were making fudge in the university's main female residence hall when she heard her dorm mother call for curfew. The girls rushed to put out their flame, but accidentally, Condi's gown caught on fire. She ran screaming through the halls of Maine, but sadly, help was too late. Condi died shortly after in her bed. However, many believe Condi's spirit still lives on in Maine. Many students have heard cries for help, doors seem to open by themselves, and some have seen a girl on fire running through the halls screaming. Many also believe Condi's image is forever trapped in a particular wooden door. The image ingrained on the door is of a girl's face screaming, with hair streaming back as if on the run. This is Condi's story, the University of Montevallo's most infamous ghost.
Welcome back to MCC News. I'm Tiffany Westry. Our top story for today, authorities in Minneapolis say at least 4 people were killed and about 60 injured when an interstate bridge collapsed yesterday. Minneapolis Fire Chief Jim Clack says the death toll could rise. The I-35 West Bridge over the Mississippi River was loaded with bumper-to-bumper traffic when it suddenly collapsed, and cars fell 60 feet into the water below. The bridge was in the middle of being repaired and several lanes were closed when it crumbled. As of right now, officials suspect it was a structural failure. Investigation teams from the National Transportation Safety Board are headed to Minnesota, and an official from the Department of Homeland Security says there is nothing to link the collapse to terrorism.
In local news, Hoover High's former principal Richard Bishop is suing the Hoover School Board. Bishop claims the board breached its contract. Board members say that they wasn't happy with his job performance and unanimously voted not to renew his contract. Bishop's lawyers say their client is a scapegoat in the investigation into alleged grade tampering at Hoover High. About 13% of Birmingham's waterworks customers have been hit with surcharges for excessive water use. According to figures released on Wednesday, the waterworks has billed over $400,000 in surcharges to nearly 4,000 customers. Since penalties for excessive water use were established in June, customers who use 9,000 gallons a month are assessed at least 200% surcharge on the excess water. Officials said the penalties are to encourage conservation, not to generate money. The average daily water usage since June has decreased from 114 million gallons to about 95 million. The Birmingham City Council will hold a hearing with the Water Board and City Hall on Tuesday to give residents and businesses a chance to discuss the city's water restrictions.
And for the weather, Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high of 90 and a low of 71. Friday will be hot with a high of 94 and also a low of 71, and Saturday will also be hot with a high of 92 and a low of 73 with isolated thunderstorms.
And in sports news, Auburn University starts football practice today. It will be a great chance for Tommy Tuberville and the rest of the coaching staff to see what they will be working with this year. The only thing holding the Tigers back is academic ineligibility. There are about 10 freshmen that signed with Auburn that will not be able to play because of ineligibility due to academics. This includes Tigers' top recruit running back Enrique Davis.
In entertainment news, Grammy Award-winning singer R. Kelly will finally go on trial for child pornography charges September 17th, 5 years after the accusations were made. Kelly faces up to 15 years in prison if he is convicted of videotaping himself having sex with an underage girl. Kelly pleaded not guilty to the charge. And after months of rumors, Nicole Richie confirms in an interview with ABC's Diane Sawyer that she is almost 4 months pregnant. Boyfriend and Good Charlotte frontman Joel Madden is the father. Richie also discussed her guilty plea last week to driving under the influence and the resulting 4-day jail sentence, saying, quote, "I have a responsibility and it's something that I did wrong, and if I could personally apologize to every single person that has lost a loved one from drunk driving, I would," said Richie. and unfortunately, I can't. But this is my way of paying dues and taking responsibility and being an adult. The interview aired on Good Morning America today and will air again on Friday and 2020 on Friday night.
For our final story of the day, a southern Illinois city is making the world's largest ketchup packet. The packet is 8 foot tall and 4 feet wide and holds 1,500 pounds of ketchup. The project is a fundraiser that will benefit Collinsville Christian School, which burned in a fire earlier this week. Heinz donated 4,000 glass ketchup bottles for people to purchase for $1 and pour into the packet. Hundreds of people from a nearby city that is home to a 170-foot-tall ketchup bottle used as a water tower showed up for the packet filling and other fundraising activities. That's it for our newscast. We hope that you enjoyed us.
You can continue to check out MCC News on the University of Montevallo website. Thanks for watching.